gotta be an idiot to bet on that parlay.
It's DTF or bust.
Put it on my mama's porch tomorrow. Welcome back to Hold My Bev. I'm your host, Brandon Park. Here with me today, as always, Mr. DTF and Mr. Jason Byer. Welcome back, boys. We got week 11 coming up here. Got some terrible news to start off with. Exactly.
It's
It's
go
not
time.
quite. It is go time. It is go time.
It's go time, and we get just heartbreaking news. Just a knife shoved through your fucking chest at 9 a.m. on a fucking Wednesday morning.
I'm curious who Andrew Berry's going to name as our third QB.
Thomas Brady.
Okay, now listen to this. So the group chat that I'm in with Blake and Blake's brother's friends, it's always a bunch of bullshit because they always get so butthurt about everything. We got 3 different teams in this group chat. We got the Browns, the Broncos, and the Eagles. Lots of very, very powerful
Toxic
fan bases.
Yeah.
So we were talking, and I go, yeah. Tom Brady was heard to have said via an accidental hot mic that he was feeling frisky and ready for a challenge when hearing the news of Deshaun Watson, per a leak source. And then Blake said a hot mic was his son recording him or something. And then some kid said won't happen, but it would be sick. And I said, yeah, it was actually Giselle when she came to pick up the kids. She was on the phone with her new boyfriend, and she asked what Tom thought about the Deshaun Watson hurting his shoulder, asked if he was ready to give it a go and to take the best underdog in the AFC to the Super Bowl. And then the kid goes, no shot, that's real. I was like, no shit, dumbass. But I said, maybe it's time for Colt McCoy to come home.
And Colt McCoy.
How fucking... No, it would be so legendary to see Colt
Michael
McCoy
Vick
come full
There
circle.
we go.
38 years old to see Colt McCoy come back to the team he was drafted to take them to the fucking Super Bowl. Fulfill the prophecy.
Yeah, they should bring back one of the fucking 35 other quarterbacks we missed on. Brian Hoyer,
Charlie Fry, Derek Anderson, Jake
I saw someone mention RG3, and I'm like, nah. Keep him in the booth.
We tried that already, didn't we?
To bring him back?
No, wasn't he our quarterback at one point?
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah. I think we've had everybody in the league. Is it time for Johnny Manziel to come back?
Oh, God, no.
Bring back 2.
that'd be lit.
I would love it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
it's like the guy on what's the movie where they play in jail?
Yeah, Longest Yard.
Yeah, Longest Yard.
Yeah.
The guy's like smoking cigarettes on the sideline. And that's Johnny Manziel. He's like, yeah, I've cleaned up. I'm sober now. He's got like an 8-ball of coke in his fucking jock strap.
Yeah. Yep.
No, it's in his hand warmers. Just cutting up lines in his hand warmers.
I would root for it.
I mean, you gotta respect it. The man's just rocking 8 balls in his hand warmers. Fuck it, why not?
Well,
apparently we're talking about signing Tannehill if he demands a release. Which I'm not for. I'd rather just see what DTR has and live with it.
I'm all for that. He's a system quarterback. Run the ball, let him drop back and play action. That's better than what we got right now.
It wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's true. What about Nick Foles?
Big Dick Nick?
Yes.
It'd be fine.
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
He's done it before.
Hey, as long as he gets us wins, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'd be okay with it.
But all right, boys, let's go ahead and get into this week's slate. We started off strong Thursday night football, AFC North matchup. We got the Bengals visiting the Ravens. Bengals coming in as the dogs for this one on the road for Thursday night football on Amazon. Boys, how are we feeling about this one? This matchup's pretty crucial.
I think Bengals are going to walk away winning this game. So, not sure right now. if I want to go straight money line, but I think it's going to be over 46.
Yeah, I could see the over on 46. I'm probably gonna stick strictly to the money line. I want the Bengals to win this game, just because it gives us some kind of hope if you know we do beat the Steelers. But at the same time, if we somehow lose to the Steelers, that puts them in first place. So
Somehow.
that's the only downside to that. But I'm gonna say fuck it. We'll stick with the Ohio boys.
It's about damn time we got a good Thursday night game here, and I can't really pick a side here, spread wise. So I'm just gonna stick with the old 1 second, 25-7 on the season, prime time under. We'll be rooting for a lot of 3-and-outs. Why the fuck not? I like it. I like trends. That's what I like. We're gonna keep riding the trends. Let's go. Give me the under.
All right. All right. I
I
respect
think
that.
Battle of the Kickers, maybe McPherson versus Tucker.
Shit.
Yeah,
The
I don't mind
I'll
field
take a
goals.
good defensive game.
The number one bet placed for this game is Jamar Chase anytime touchdown at plus 110.
I think a lot of people might be missing out on money.
Currently on DraftKings.
I don't know.
Heavily Bengals sided here as well on the spread percentages wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The Ravens have been playing so good this year, but at the same time, they just show so many glimpses of being frauds at the same time. Like I was listening to Bill Simmons' podcast recently, and they were talking about how Lamar will start off the season so hot, and then he'll just hit like these colder months, and then just hit a wall. So I don't know. I'm feeling the Bengals. I'm feeling Joe Burrow, the Ohio boy. Go ahead and give me that money line.
I'm here for it.
I wouldn't mind before we get into anything further here. I always bring up, the sides that have heavily bet tickets, percentage of tickets. And this week there's 11 NFL games with 70% on a side, 70% or higher. 11. That's fucked, boys. We're in for a fucking tough slate. That's all I got to say about that. Very tough.
Yeah,
Mhm.
by the looks of it, it does look like that. Let's go ahead and move into this next game. We're gonna be talking about our Cleveland Browns versus the Steelers at home. This game, now that Deshaun's out, is pretty dead even. With only a 1 point spread, and an over under of 33. I'm not sure what I'm really liking about this. I know we typically don't bet on our favorite teams anymore, but if I had to choose one, I mean, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and just do the Browns money line because I can't root against them.
You know how I am. Anytime I see a plus or minus one spread, that's my go-to bet for spread of the week. I love betting on 1 point spreads. It moved from 4.5 to 1 in about 12 hours since Deshaun the news came out. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns -1. I think we still will win this game, and it's going to be by one or more. I'm not worried about losing to the Steelers. I really am not. Battle of the 6 and 3s. I think this is going to be a great fucking game, and I think the Browns are going to bring it home for us.
I hope so. Shit, if we lose this game, that's where I'm in some serious trouble because this is a team that we should kick the shit out of. They don't have an offense. I mean, they have looked better offensively as of late, but I still think our defense matches up better than their offense. And, in the grand scheme of things, this is a make it or break it. I know that people haven't been very high on Stefanski in the past, but you haven't heard much about him since he's been winning games. But you got to beat the fucking Steelers. If you can't beat the Steelers, I mean, what the fuck are you doing as a Cleveland Browns coach? You're not very good, obviously. You play them twice a year. You can't get swept by the Steelers. Got to win this one. Going to the spread here and how it moved. Typically in the NFL, you're getting 2 points as a home team. So if you take that into consideration, they're really saying that the Browns should be dogs because they're getting 2 points for just being at home, and they're 1 point favorites. So they're really a 1 point dog. So I think, yeah, if you're gonna bet this, go fucking Browns.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I read it
Make it or
too.
break it. See what kind of balls you got, Stefanski.
Exactly. See what we have with DTR as well. Now that we'll at least be able to prep him beforehand.
Did they say starting him?
Yep.
Yeah,
Missed out on that information.
expected
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. At 1:00 they announced him as a starter for this game. Stefanski did.
The good news is the good news is it's Wednesday. He's gonna get practice. It's not like he's being announced the day before / the morning of. I mean, he's at least getting 3 full days of practice as the starter, as the QB1, first team reps. I think we'll see a much different DTR than that Ravens game.
I agree. I would agree.
It's still going to be rocky. He is still going against TJ Watt. I mean, Deshaun Watson against TJ Watt didn't look good. So take it with a grain of salt. He's not going to play great by any means that we can expect, but setting the expectation low, I still think he can go out there and just manage the game. That's all we need is a game manager.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Let the kid rock.
Don't turn the ball over at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's
We can
all
win,
we can ask.
win this game 10-6 easy.
Yeah.
Don't turn the ball over. You turn the ball over, you're giving up more than 6 points. So
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah.
going to be a defensive touchdown in this game. I just have a weird feeling it's going to be a pick 6 again.
I can see it. Hopefully it's us getting the pick 6 and not them this time.
Yeah.
Next we got the Cowboys visiting the Panthers. Of course, Panthers being the dogs by a large margin. I don't know if I really want to touch this game too much other than maybe the spread. I might touch the spread. It's a lot of points. 10.5's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But it is the Cowboys versus the Panthers. I don't know why I have a gut feeling somehow the Cowboys could drop this game, but I'm not going to get too crazy. They have looked a lot better since that Cardinals game. Shit. I don't know if I want to go spread. I'll let you guys go first on this one.
This game, we are talking about the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Cowboys. This is
America's team.
This is one team that has been so high and low. How do you lose to the Arizona Cardinals like they did, but then come out and stomp some other teams that they have? The Panthers beat the Texans, which was a weird fluky game. But I just think this is gonna be a shit kicking. I almost want to take the 10.5 point spread, but I'm not. I'll just take straight money line on this one, and throw it in a parlay with something else. Like the next couple games, as we get into, I'm gonna mix into a parlay. But I just think you just take Cowboys straight money line in this. It's gonna be an ugly game. It might be like 42-0.
Yeah, I played with fire last week on these Cowboys and took the Giants, if you recall, with a 17.5. They wouldn't stay within the number for me. So I saw a stat that Dak Prescott really covers the spread well against losing teams. And I was, looking at this game and I'm like, fuck that. I like that. He wins against bad teams and he covers. Good teams, he doesn't win and he doesn't cover. So it's got Dak Prescott, great game written all over it. And then I pull up my little sheet here and it's 11 teams in the NFL with 70% more, 70% or higher percentage of tickets. And I see at the top of the list, see the Dallas Cowboys at 90%. I say I'm not fucking touching this one, but I'm leaning Cowboys.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm probably right with you on that one. Next we got the Chicago Bears visiting the Detroit Lions, mine and Dylan's matchup. The Bears are coming in as the dogs, of course, on the road. with an 8-point spread. Of course, I'm gonna have to go Lions money line, but honestly, I might throw something on that spread as well, make it interesting.
Justin Fields is expected to play this game, so this isn't going to be as much of a ass kicking as it should have been a week ago.
But it's still
But
gonna be an ass kicking.
I don't know. I don't even know if I like the 8-point spread. Obviously, I would like to think that the Lions can cover and they'll do fine. But I mean, that Chargers game, they let the Chargers hang all game. But aside from that, I'm taking Lions money line, mixing it in with the Dallas Cowboys in that parlay. I got to find 2 more legs though, just to
Yeah.
get over plus 100.
So that was gonna be the first thing I asked. I saw 10 earlier this week. Now I see 8. So I'm like, what the hell? Why is it moving 2 points with a dog shit Bears team with no Fields? Then that's what we got you here for. We got you here to bring me in the loop on things because I'm not very fucking up to date on this type of shit. So
The
that's
man just pays
explain
attention to the numbers.
It's
exactly.
all.
I'm a numbers and trends guy. All right.
I'm the Adam
Um,
Schefter here. You're just the degenerate gambler.
Exactly.
I look at numbers and I know when they're gonna hit.
Yeah.
Right. Um, with that being said, the matchup itself, I was gonna lean towards the Bears after hearing that divisional game. 8 points. I think they could keep it under that in that frame of points. But then I look at the head-to-head, the past 5. I'm looking at Detroit's covered 3 out of 5, or no, 4 out of 5. They've covered 4 out of 5. And with that being said, I I just don't know where to go with these lines this week because they're fucking so heavily bet. I can't even fucking bet on some of these teams. I just can't do it. It's against my rules. So I'm good on this one, but I'm leaning Bears again.
All right. All right. Leaning Bears. All right. Now we got the Raiders visiting the Miami Dolphins. Raiders on the road as dogs, heavy dogs, with another big spread. We got 13.5 on this one. Over under 46.5. Obviously, I'm gonna go Dolphins money line. I'm not feeling that spread though.
We saw what they did to another fellow member of the AFC West when they beat the Broncos. This is one of those games I feel like we're in Miami
Off a bye.
off a bye. I don't think Achan's coming back yet, but Achan is off the IR. They did just sign Anthony Schwartz to their P squad. Not that that matters.
Yeah, that makes me not want to take the spread even more.
Yeah, I am mixing in the Dolphins with that parlay with the Lions and the Cowboys for my favorites bet of the week. I agree. 13.5 points is a lot. This game could go one of 2 ways. It could be 70-10, or it could be 24-5 or 24-25. It could be anything like that. It could be, you never know with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I was gonna say with this Dolphins team, you just never know. It's either gonna be a really close game down to the wire, like we're talking last snap, or it's gonna be an absolute blowout. It's never just a decent game with them.
Yeah, this is another one that's heavily bet that I'm gonna fade the other side that's heavily bet. I will be taking the Raiders. Who's the new coach? I don't know his fucking name. Like anything else, I don't fucking do names.
Antonio
All right.
Smith, is it?
Yeah,
No,
he's got the boys running. He's got the boys playing. He's gonna fucking pound the rock. Josh Jacobs is gonna have a big game. Give me the fucking Raiders. I think they'll keep it in the number.
I was gonna say if I was to bet on a prop though for the Raiders, it would be Josh Jacobs rushing yards.
He's starting to roll. I think that coach is like a former lineman or some shit like that. He wants to
He
pound the
played for
rock or
the
something.
Yeah, he played linebacker for the Giants.
Linebacker. I like that even more. That guy probably ran his head into a lot of shit. He's not thinking straight, and he's just gonna fucking keep it within the number.
Yeah, 2-0 right now. 2-0 as head coach.
his last name's Pierce, by the way.
That's right. Yeah. Antonio Pierce. See, they should have hired Jason for the position though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would just coach around the spread. I'd be like 13.5. Okay. We're just gonna burn the clock all fucking game, hold on to the ball so they can't score points. And when we get down in the red zone, we gotta score.
Exactly. All right, next we got the Cardinals visiting the Texans. Texans being favorites. I'm honestly surprised they're not favored more, considering how they've been playing lately. I know they dropped that game at the Panthers, but I still feel like they should be favored a little bit more. And I'm a
Well,
little curious why.
Kyler Murray is back, so it's very unpredictable right now with how he's going to do. You kind of have to keep it a little closer, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I mean, just the way that Stroud's been playing in that offense, and honestly, that team in general has been playing like I don't know. Texans are something to mess with.
What are you guys
Dylan's
doing?
thinking this is OnlyFans.
So you guys
Uh,
picking a
yeah,
side
boy.
or
I'm going Texans.
Texans?
I I'm avoiding all lines in this game. The only prop I'm doing is CJ Stroud plus 1.5 passing touchdowns. It's only minus 200 right now. I think it was a little better earlier in the day, but a lot of people have been betting on it, so it's moved. But I'm gonna mix that in with something. I think it's an easy dub.
Yeah.
Nico Collins is expected to come back this week, so you've already got Tank Dell. He's got his Schultz at tight end, I believe, and then you got Singletary. He's been balling. He had 28 fantasy points on my bench last week.
Yeah, 150 rushing yards out of nowhere.
Yeah, but he had
You know
like
what
30 carries.
oh, so they do run the ball?
Yeah.
Oh. I was about to say, you know what they remind me of is the Bengals when Burrow first was real young, rookie into his second year, they would only throw the ball. They had no run game. But I guess I'm wrong, so I'm not going to say that. But I had the over written down on my card here, and I just took it off because I started looking at some things, and it doesn't seem to actually be an over matchup, which is probably why it's so high. They're trying to bait everyone into the over. And this is another one of those 11 games that are very heavily bet on, so I will not be playing this one. But
That's
I'd lean
fair.
the over.
The over? Okay. Yeah.
I'm dipping my toes in the water with these bets this week. I'm gonna jump in though, don't you worry.
All right. Next, we got the Titans visiting the Jaguars. Titans on the road again as the dogs, by a decent margin. We got a spread of 7. Um, I don't think that's unreasonable. However, I probably would take the Jag spread on this. Just because it's a divisional matchup and the Jags are kind of frauds. I don't see this being a blowout by any means necessary. I could see this score ending up 27-24 somehow, some way.
I'm still taking Jack's money line on this.
Yeah, this is one of the 11 again. But Titans have covered 4 or 5 in the matchup. Titans suck on the road. Another one I just can't touch because I mean everything's just too wishy-washy. I can't play it. It's bullshit. But yeah, Texans covered 4 or 5 in the matchup. If you like that angle, Titans, I don't like that angle because the Titans don't play well on the road. So I'll sit this one out. Be rooting for Travis Etienne touchdown. I'm on like a 3-game losing skid in the fantasy league. Oh, me and Dylan play each other this week. So let's get the boys running in the Dolphins game. Let's get Travis Etienne in the end zone a couple of times. Why not?
And of course,
Yeah.
I've got ETN in my other league that I really need to start winning. I'm on like a 4-game losing streak too.
Hey, my team's starting to pick up in that league.
The one we're all in.
Yeah. It's starting off as bad as I did.
I kind of gave up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I did
The,
for a minute, but then I saw, oh, I won a game. And then I'm
the
like,
team,
okay.
the team I'm most watching as an underdog is Colin's crazy club because Colin was so down and out about Jonathan Taylor and Cooper Cup and you know not having a team put together, and he said he had no chance of winning. And then he started winning some weeks, and I'm like, dude, you have a chance. It's any given Sunday. That's that's what we preach.
I mean, you see my team is the highest points scored in the past 2 weeks. I've scored like 150 points total combined.
Yeah.
I'm an absolute sando.
Well, all right, let's get into this next matchup. We got an NFC divisional matchup between the Giants and the Commanders. Giants on the road as the big time dogs, with a 9-point spread. I don't know if I want to touch this one. It's one of those 1 o'clocks that I don't really want to touch. Maybe take a prop on it, but yeah, I'm gonna be cool on this one.
This one I'm avoiding completely, not even messing with it.
Hold on, this one caught my eye. It's juicy. This one is got my name written all over it here. I went with the G-Men last week. They absolutely fucked me. That being said, the G-Men covered 4 of the last 5 in the matchup. Give me the fucking G-Men. They're gonna come back and win me some money this week, and if not, they're fucking dead. They're done. I'm done with them.
So what
So
you're
give me the
saying
fucking
is,
G-Men.
so what you're saying is the Giants fucked you and you liked it.
Kinda. I mean, I didn't really watch the game. It was kind of over after halftime. I felt the game was over, so I just already chalked that one up as a loss and didn't get too angry about it. So you got to really piss me off to blacklist them, but yeah, we'll take them. What is that? 8 or 9? I got them at 9 over here. I'll take them at 9.
Jeez.
I respect it. I respect it.
So right now, I bet on the fucking Raiders in the G-Men. It could be a great day so far or a fucking terrible day.
Jason, you're gonna be getting really drunk on Sunday.
Mine as well.
Yeah.
The important thing is, I'm not going to let my Monday ruin my Sunday.
There you
That's
go.
the important thing.
There you
That's
go.
right.
All right. Let's get into this one. We got Chargers at Packers. Chargers not as big of a favorite as I thought they would be.
Yeah, it's because those Packers are frisky.
Yeah, but they
I
still
still take
suck.
I'm still taking LA money line.
Yeah, I'll take the money line.
Yeah.
Maybe even that spread.
I mean, this is number 2 on the list of 11.
Fuck it. No, money line. Money line only. No, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is this team, man? These cheeseheads came out week 1 and fucking laid it to the Bears, and they've been dog piss ever since.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Well,
I'll
all
stay
right,
away as
guys.
well. Or I think you guys are taking it, but I'm out.
That's fair.
I like this next game.
This next game. This next game we're actually gonna have to get into once we take a break real quick. All right, and we're back for the 4 o'clock slate. Starting off, we got the Bucks at 49ers. 49ers being the heavy favorites in this game. Boys, I'm not feeling the spread on this one with 12 points. I think
I
the
don't know.
Buccaneers aren't that bad.
This game reminds me of the Jags though, because what's the Buccaneers have been relatively decent this year with Baker, but Trevor Lawrence and the Jags have also been relatively decent despite them having a fraud 6-3 record. They definitely didn't cover in that game. I don't see the Buccaneers covering in this game either.
To bring a point in on those Jags, you got to remember they play in a not very good division.
Well,
I mean,
neither
But same with the Buccaneers.
neither do the Bucks.
yeah, but
The
they
Pa-
also got Baker Mayfield. So, there's a big jump from Trevor Lawrence to Baker Mayfield.
Is this an over game?
What's the total at?
41 and a
41
half.
and a half.
Could be. Is Baker going to come to play though? He got to get some points on the other side.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah, I think like I said in the start here, it's go time. Got to win. Got to play good. Got to get rolling. It's November. It's not September anymore. Got to get after them. Got to go. I mean, this is another one of those 11 games that I don't want to touch, especially because of so many points. I think that's an easy back door that the Bucks could have if it's 17 points or 14 points to kick a field goal. Boom, covering. But one of the 11, so I will not be touching this one. But let me tell you, got to win, got to play good in these months here. So I would lean Niners.
How we
Yeah,
feel?
I'm gonna
How we
follow you
feel
on that.
about McCaffrey touchdown? Are we back?
Has to be.
Yeah.
It's
They're
one of those
gonna
has
give
to
him
be
one.
moments.
Is this
Yeah.
going to be a McCaffrey 3-touchdown game?
Honestly, I don't know about 3. I'll give it 2 though.
Maybe.
I'll give it 2.
Why not?
Why not us? Wait, where's our overtime bet at? Or tie? No, where's the tie at? This is
Oh, the tie
game.
yet? Shit, it might be this game right here. It's either
Nah.
gonna be this game or the next one.
11-point spread, you get that like 1,000,000 to 1. You put $1 down, you get fucking $1 billion or something crazy like that on this game.
It's gonna
Bro, that'd be the craziest way someone ever got rich in their life. They just put it on a tie like that.
I mean, you could bet every game to tie. One of them's bound to hit.
We haven't had a tie yet. It's really pissing me off.
No,
I
it's
love
really,
ties.
it's really late in the season too to have a tie.
I love unders and I love ties. I haven't gotten a tie yet, but I've gotten a shit ton of unders.
Yeah, that is true.
Fuck. I like winning money though too. So I mean, I like a lot of things.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got the Jets visiting the Bills. Another divisional matchup. Bills are coming in as the favorites at home with a 7-point spread.
This is a week 1 rematch.
Yeah. I don't know, especially with all this shit that's going on in Buffalo, with Diggs basically his business is out in the air that he does not want to be in Buffalo. He doesn't fuck with Josh Allen. Fuck, bro. I don't know. I might take the under on this one.
I truly am not touching this game. Like nothing. No money line, nothing. This game's going to be so unpredictable. We don't know which Josh Allen's going to show up to play. We have an interim OC playing or coaching. There's just a bunch about this game I don't like.
I'm going to touch one of my 11 games that I've claimed I haven't been able to touch this whole time, but I got to make some fucking picks. I got to jump in the water at some point. I can't be scared my entire fucking life.
Can't.
And you can't do it. You got to spend money to make money, right?
Yes,
Is that what they said? Give me the fucking Bills. The Jets, blacklisted, done. These motherfuckers haven't scored a touchdown in like 40 offensive drives. And now this Bills defense is banged up. But I know you're saying all this shit about Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen. Here's what they're going to do.
Let's go.
He's given 15 catches for 150 yards and fucking 2 touchdowns. And we're going to cover this bitch with no fucking problem.
All right.
All right. All right.
Hey, check your screen for that Maction. Look what just happened.
We love that. Oh, did he score?
No.
Oh,
You got to score in that one.
Central
not
Michigan
touching this
bringing it
game.
back in close, though.
Not touching this game whatsoever.
Which one?
The Jets Bills. I don't want any part of it.
Yeah, I got to
that's fair.
jump in the water at some point, and this one feels great to me.
All right, Dylan, we got another one of your games popping up. We got Seahawks at Rams. This one's looking dead even. Another divisional matchup with a 1-point spread.
So with that 1-point spread, I'd like to travel back in time. That Browns Steelers game, that 1-point spread looked real nice. This 1-point spread scares the hell out of me because it's favoring the Seahawks on the road. What I don't like about this is I think Matthew Stafford's back. And Matthew Stafford's gonna be launching the ball to Puka and Cup all day. I don't like betting against Matthew Stafford. I'm not picking that spread at all. If anything, you might as well just pick the +1 spread for the Rams, but that basically just states that they're gonna win. And I don't know, this game's dead even. Maybe a Cup touchdown.
Yeah, shit. Go ahead and give me the Rams money line. I'm half tempted to take the under on this one. I don't see it going over 46 by any means necessary. Don't see this being a super high scoring game either.
Where are you getting this information from Matthew Stafford at? You pulling that one out of your ass? Or you got some sort of source out there in LA? What's going on here?
I mean,
And
let me pull up.
It doesn't fucking matter. You know why? The Los Angeles Rams have covered the last 5 matchups. Give me the fucking Rams all day long. Let's go. They're back. What does that say? Healthy. We like that. All day long. Los Angeles Rams, POD, pick of the day. LA Rams are back. I've been saying things good about them all year, and they go around and fuck off on me. They're coming back. They're going to come back. Rams +1, covered 5 in a row against the Seahawks. Let's go. Geno Smith's going to fuck something up. And let me tell you, the Rams just might win out.
They might.
damn. All right. Fuck it. All right. Now we're into the Sunday night football slate. We got the Vikings at the Broncos. Another dog shit game.
No, this is gonna be a great game. I'm so
You just want to see Dobbs play Sunday night, which I don't blame you. I do too.
No, I'm pumped for this game. Both of these teams are rising from the ashes. The Broncos are back, and Josh Dobbs is the GOAT. I wish we never got rid of him. This game's going to be so much fun to watch. I'm going to take the Vikings on the road, though, as the underdogs.
Okay. That's tough. Because part of me wants to put that money line for the Vikings, but part of me is like, I don't know. I could see the Broncos winning this.
Well, they very much can. And I think if they win it, they got a chance to fight for being in the hunt.
Fuck it. Give me the astronaut. Give me Josh Dobbs. Money line. Let's go.
Hey, let me let you in a little secret here. I didn't realize it. Didn't even realize it. But this shit just hit me in the face like a brick wall.
Ouch.
Minnesota Vikings, 5 in a row. 5 outright wins in a row. 5 spreads covered. Let's keep this thing fucking rolling. Why the fuck not? We'll team ride this Vikings thing, but I'm gonna buy it to 3 because I'm not playing no 2.5 bullshit. I'm not getting beat by the hook on a field goal.
Yeah, fair.
Vikings +3.
All right, I like it.
I'm so pumped for the game of the year.
And then we got a game of the year matchup right here. Super Bowl rematch. We got the Eagles visiting the Chiefs, the Kelce Bowl 2.0.
This is actually the Kelce Swift wedding.
Kelce Swift wedding.
It's the family reunion. It's the introduction of the families. It's a big deal. This is going to be probably the highest rated game of the year.
Is there going to be bad blood?
No, there's going to actually probably be a love story because the Swift parents are finally meeting the Kelce parents, and you know for damn sure all the Swifties are tuning in to watch this, to see this all go down in the suite. Taylor is apparently flying from Europe from her tour to come to this game to watch and to be with her parents as they meet the Kelces, Ed and Donna.
Wait a second here. Not that I want to talk about this any longer, but there's actually, like, this is a true thing, like parents are meeting each other and shit like that.
Yes.
Why?
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
Why does it have to be like publicly known?
I don't know.
This is a fucking joke. Roger Goodell's up to something behind this fucking shit.
Well, yeah, it's getting viewers. It's getting girls to watch football.
That guy sucks.
Horny bastards.
Have you guys seen on Twitter people are resurfacing old Travis Kelce tweets.
No, but I can
course
only
they are.
imagine what they say.
No, they're funny. They're like not even bad. They're like so funny. They're all from like 2010 and 2011. And it's like people are just pulling him up to make fun of him at this point. Like they're like Swifties going on Twitter to find like old tweets, and all they find is this. And it was like everything has been so funny. Like for instance, for example, okay, April 4th, 2010. Happy Easter to all. Hashtag shout out to Jesus for taking one for the team. Haha. And this girl quote tweeted and said, "I'm obsessed with 20-year-old Travis Kelce." And then Travis, June 27th, 2011. Up at Olive Garden with Papa. Had to grab the fettuccine with the chicken Alfredo. Hashtag schmackin'.
American.
And Olive Garden retweeted it and said, "It's a love story, baby. Just say when." So all day that people on Twitter just keep finding old Travis tweets and are just like unloading on how funny they were. That is all.
That's awesome. But anyways, back to the game. Back to the
Yes.
real business.
Oh yes, the Kelce Bowl.
Yes. The Eagles are on the road as the dogs this one. So the Chiefs are the favorites. Boys, I don't know if I'm feeling that favorites. I think this is going to be a different outcome from the Super Bowl.
Listen,
Both teams coming off the bye, though.
This game is going to be very, very tough. If I'm to bet anything, it will be a Travis Kelce touchdown, though.
Okay, valid.
Why wouldn't Patrick throw a touchdown to him to show off in front of the Swifts? You got to give the people what they want to see.
I'm still dumbfounded that this is actually like a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Are they going to meet at the 50?
I'm done.
They're going to be given the coin toss.
I've had enough.
Oh, what happened
Did you
here?
accidentally mute yourself? Jason, what happened? I think you're muted, bud.
You're muted.
Yeah, the lad muted himself. Someone in the comments try to tell us what he said.
Oh, now I just muted him on Zoom. He's gonna have to unmute himself.
Don't worry, we're working on getting the lad back.
Oh, it didn't work. He was being censored.
He's trying his hardest, guys.
No, can't hear him.
The lad was so dumbfounded over the Kelce Swift reunion that his mic killed himself.
Did you try unplugging and plugging it back in?
Hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, 1 second. You hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right, we're rolling. We're rolling.
The hell happened?
For a second there, I thought the Democrats and Roger Goodell came on here and fucking censored me because I was talking bad about Taylor Swift or something. Not to get political here, but it seemed like something was going on.
Government's coming after you.
Something, dude. They know. They're like, this kid's on to Roger Goodell. Something's going on here. Maybe it's Donald Trump. He's coming after me.
He might be.
He might be.
Fuck, bro, he's supporting you right now.
You think so?
Absolutely, freedom of speech.
You think Roger Goodell and Trump are friends?
No.
Exactly. So Trump's coming after me. Because I'm saying Roger Goodell's such a good guy for bringing the Swifts around.
Oh yeah.
No, I think the sleepy man himself behind the chair was watching us and fell asleep and accidentally hit mute on your mic.
Damn.
Jason, Jason, did I send you that video of a day in the life of an 80-year-old man in DC?
No, you should though.
Oh my God. Did I send it to you, Brandon?
I don't think so.
Oh, I sent you the Josh Dobbs thing, living out the Disney. Who did I send it to? Oh, Bruce. Yeah, I'm gonna forward it to Jason. Yeah, Jason, when you have a second, you gotta watch this video. It's so fucking funny. Somebody used AI to act as if they were recording over a video, like they're Joe Biden talking, and it's just things that he does in his daily life. But
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like I say every single week, I bet the prime times are. I don't know where we're heading on this one though. This is a hell of a game. I've been doing a lot of like just straight up touchdowns on these type of games where I don't really know where I want to be at, and I'm not feeling too comfortable with rooting for a bunch of 3-and-outs, field goals, and punts.
yeah,
Recently been very, very heavy on Jalen Hurts touchdown. I don't know if it's gotten too watered down yet. I'm about to pull it up and check. But recently it's been like even money just to score a touchdown, pretty close to even money. So minus 110. There it is. Jalen
let's
Hurts
go.
touchdown. The they get it on the one, you know what they're doing. They get it on the two, you even kind of have a 75% chance that you know what they're doing. So, and then even when they're around the red zone, you've got a good chance of him running the ball in. So, Jalen Hurts, let's go.
Like it.
And while we're talking about quarterbacks scoring touchdowns, I texted you guys this last week and I forgot to mention it. But for the remainder of the season, you can bet this one blind. Don't even have to watch the game. I'm gonna see what the odds are still here on this one too. This one might be too watered down. I already forgot his name though.
What team?
The Alabama quarterback.
Tua?
No. That plays right now. Jalen Milrow.
Oh, Milrow.
Oh yeah.
Milrow. Touchdown.
Sorry. I thought we were talking about Tua.
Touchdown every single week. Dude scored like 6 in the past 2. I've had him both weeks. It's been a great bet. Easy to hit. Last week he was even money. I'm trying to see. Do they even play this week? You could probably bet it even when they don't play and it has a good chance of hitting.
I'm sick of betting these touchdown parlays or even straights right now because McCaffrey, the man who scored 17 weeks in a row, just fucked me last week, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of getting fucked.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's like
It
playing
is a
a
tough
slot
scene.
machine. You know, you need 6 fireballs and you get 5. You sure get 5 a lot. And it's the same thing in that. You sure get 2 a lot, 2 out of 3 a lot, 4 out of 5, 1 out of 2. That's how it goes.
Yeah,
Tough
way of the
scene.
fucking road.
My
One thing before we close out. Oh, Dylan, were you about to say something?
Yeah, Miami's about to score again.
Okay.
Well,
One thing I did want to mention before we did close out. I just saw this tweet pop up. I thought it was funny. PFT quote tweeted an old tweet of Adam Schefter's earlier today about Roger Goodell. He said NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell has been vaccinated and will be allowed to hug the players who attend Thursday night's draft. And then the PFT just quote tweeted and said, "What a tweet!" So this is back in 2021.
He's such a troll. I love it.
I wish I had that much time to go through and scroll through Adam Schefter's tweets. He probably has them like bookmarked or some shit.
Well, either that or you can just go to the top of someone's page and just type anything and search anything if it pops up or not.
Oh, really?
You can go to
Yeah,
someone's
I
Twitter
just
page.
don't know what made him go to just Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a special talent.
Yes, it
It
is.
is.
Well, that's all I got. I know I'm waiting for these Maction games to end so I can win some money and get ready to put it on Bengals tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking. Hopefully, we can have a big week. 15, 10, and 1 since I've came on here and started giving out free picks. If we have a good week, I'm gonna have to start charging you guys for me coming on here and giving out picks.
We'll just have
So,
to make people pay a premium for our Wednesday episodes.
yeah, for real. But yeah, we're one big, undefeated day away from really pulling ahead here. That'd be big. Hitting at like 57% right now, so not too bad.
For anybody listening out there, if you're listening on Spotify, go down to the question and answer below. And if you're watching on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe first of all and like the video. But go down to the comment section. I want to know if anybody has tailed with Jason's picks, Brandon picks, or my picks. I'm curious to see the statistics on anybody who's followed. Obviously, you're not making a lot of money because we would have heard something by now. But just want to know. Want to know who's tailing, who's trailing, and who's making money on us or from us. We appreciate all the support out there. You know who you are.
If you're smart, you'd probably just tail them all, or not tail them all, fade them all. Probably make some good money on those prop bets we give out that are complete fucking sandos. I'll come on here and say like, fucking, what did I say earlier? Oh, Stephon Diggs, 15 catches, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he'll probably end up going for like 3 catches, 25 yards, and 6 drops.
Yep.
No, fuck it. Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it.
Hey, you gotta be a lad sometimes, though. Are you a rider or are you a fucking sando? Which one are you?
Exactly.
All right, boys. Make sure you gamble responsibly. Good luck this weekend. We'll see you guys next week after Monday Night Football. Peace, love, and call 100 Gambler if you have any issues.
Our valuable player
Peace.
points.